Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now January 12th of 2021, and ever since the very end of The Mandalorian Season 2, a lot of fans around the world have been very intrigued about the future of the Star Wars franchise by Disney, Lucasfilm, Jon Favreau, and Dave Filoni, and others out there, and exactly how it's going to compare to the Kathleen Kennedy era of Star Wars. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one major aspect about Star Wars that a lot of fans are very excited about is the fact that, yes, we do have George, John, and Dave all working together as a team to deliver as much authentic material as possible to really give the fans hope about the future of the franchise. Now, everything related to Star Wars overall, we also know that Kathleen Kennedy is strictly only working on the Acolyte TV series, and that's it. So that's at least good news. Apart from all of that, we also have, of course, Dave Filoni working on the Ahsoka Tano series, Jon Favreau working on the Book of Boba and Mando Season 3 and 4, with Dave Filoni as well, so they are very busy people. However, what's really exciting has all to do with creator George Lucas, the man who created Star Wars from the very beginning back in 1977. So as you all know, George Lucas, he is very much involved with John and Dave and what they're doing with this new expanded universe and exactly how they're going to treat this new Star Wars franchise moving ahead. Now, with that being said, of course, what's really exciting all has to do with a brand new project that's being developed for Disney Plus that is all set and ready to actually involve George Lucas in the mix. Now that The Mandalorian Season 3 is in the works, Disney and Lucasfilm are busy with their new projects for Disney Plus and more. It's described, however, that currently Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, are developing their own universe and more. However, it's noted that creator George Lucas is set to direct a handful of episodes for a new revived concept of Lucas's TV series dubbed as Star Wars Underworld that will explore crime syndicates and organizations within the Star Wars universe. Lucas is described to be bringing his original Star Wars TV series ideas to Disney Plus in the next couple of years to explore a different angle of Star Wars that is yet to be touched. Now, Lucas was originally working on this show back in 2007 before, of course, which was unfortunately canceled, because of a lot of issues that were happening. Now Lucas is picking up on this particular story and idea and will be directing a handful of episodes and is even in the talks with Steven Spielberg for him to handle directing some of the episodes for the new TV series. Now further, Spielberg is said to be busy with the Halo TV series in live-action form and is described to be available by the time the new show goes into production, where Lucas is aiming to set the show after the events of Order 66. So one thing that really does stand out the most for George Lucas right now is the fact that he is actually aiming to create Star Wars Underworld to take place after the events of Order 66. Now, this is going to be a very interesting angle to Star Wars. We have yet to see, a lot of things take place just after the events of Order 66 in live-action form. And this most certainly is going to give us a different angle to the post-Order 66 era. Crime syndicates and crime organizations. We can all expect to eventually see some form of an angle to exactly how Darth Maul's crime syndicate grows. And that's exactly what George is aiming for. He's aiming to fill in the gaps in between a lot of the saga films and the TV shows. And that's exactly what he's doing with Star Wars Underworld. Now, Underworld is actually set to take place mainly on the world of Coruscant. So that's going to be, once again, another interesting angle to Star Wars, the fact that we are going to see a lot of aspects of that world that we have yet to see in live-action form. We're talking about the underground world, right? Where a lot of crime takes place and the black market is going to be within the Star Wars universe. That's going to be very interesting to see once it's going to be established and executed on film. Now, as for George Lucas, you guys may very well have seen that leaked test footage of Star Wars Underworld. Go ahead and look it up. It gives you an idea of what this show was going to look like and how it's actually going to look in the revived version. He wants to keep it as true as possible to his original ideas. back in 2007, 2006-ish, when he was developing this thing and trying to get it started, where the furthest that they really got was a lot of test footage, and that was it before it was ultimately canceled. So, Star Wars Underworld, I like the title. I like that they're sticking with the title. You know, we're not quite sure what year they're aiming to drop it, but it is slated for release in the next couple of years. So, mind you guys, this could mean 23, it could mean 24 for all we know, maybe 25. You know, it could still be a ways off. But regardless, we have a lot of TV shows that's going to keep us very much busy and focused on new Star Wars projects to come. So like I said before in the past, guys, you know, drop a comment below. And let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Night to moon, we hear them moans again.